1075 The Game Podcasting is sponsored by Modern Exterminating, a family-oriented company. Professional, honest, and dependable pest control solutions. We're your one-stop shop for all pests.
I still think LaNorris Sellers in the NFL draft. Let's look at what McShay says. Are there scouts that think LaNorris is raw, maybe regress this year, and would do better with another year? Sure. Have you watched Cam Ward in the NFL? Does he look like he's ready to rock and roll? This is always quarterback by quarterback. For every Jayden Daniels, you have a Sam Darnold who struggles, and a lot of that's where you go and who you're with and blah, blah, blah. But sure, almost all these quarterbacks would benefit with another year. So I get that thinking. But look, here there are other draft people, and Todd McShay's one guy who's talked to some draft people. There are other guys like the Dane Bruglers of the world from The Athletic who will give you the other side of it, and I'm going to tell you, it only takes one team to love you, right?
Yeah.
There are multiple teams who will say this. Yeah, we've watched LaNorris this year. He hasn't gotten better, we agree, but he was behind a terrible offensive line and a terrible offensive scheme that did nothing to help him. And in a lot of ways, he was helpless. That's what some teams are going to see. And I still think he is going to go to the NFL draft, and he will be a first-round pick. Now, is it maybe between 20 and 32? Sure. Matter of fact, you might benefit from going there, Jay, because a team like the Rams with their second first-round pick might take you, or a team like the Steelers, or maybe a good organization and not one of these dumpster fires. But so I still believe he's going to go to the NFL draft because, again, if he's a first-round pick, he's looking at millions of dollars of guaranteed money on that rookie deal. And by the way, that is a 5-year guaranteed rookie deal.
The Atlanta Braves made a couple of moves today. Of course, we told you earlier in the week that they did indeed pick up the $18 million option on Cy Young winner, well, at least not last year, but 2 years ago, Cy Young winner Chris Sale, who did pitch well when he was healthy last season. The problem was he was on the DL for 10 weeks. Atlanta has picked up the option on Ozzie Albies. He will have it's hard to believe, Terry. Ozzie is only going to make, I say only, I know it's tons of money, but Ozzie only makes $7 million next year. It's the last season in his 9-year deal with the Braves that he signed so long ago that was worth a total of $45 million, just like with Ronald Acuna, an incredibly team-friendly deal. Ozzie's now 28. Last year, it is really banged up with that thumb, and just his power numbers especially were down. A career low 240 batting average, only 16 home runs. He batted in 74, but he still plays good defense. And of course, he broke his hamate bone late in this season, so he's still going to have to get that one fixed as well. Atlanta, though, did not pick up the options on a couple of pretty good, for considering the bullpen was bad, a couple of bullpen guys. Pierce Johnson and Tyler Kinley were given their severance rather than their salaries. Johnson gets a $250,000 buyout instead of making $7 million next season. He was pretty good, 3-3 with a 3.05 in 65 appearances, and he had 59 strikeouts.